So here's a tutorial of Black Summer by Red Hot Chilli Peppers. The line over D flat, we've got a little bar on the 9th fret, and this is kind of playing over the D flat box there. So we've got 9th fret bar hammering on from the B string up to the 11th, and taking it back to the 9th fret, and taking that whole shape up to the 16th fret, and we do the same thing. So 1 and 2 and then we play first finger 16 and then third finger on the 18th. We play those two notes together, then pinky hammers on to the 18th, and then we take our pinky off and then play that double stop again. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then on beat 4, second finger plays the 18th fret of the E string, and we slide down and then finish, then G flat, and then we do this nice little major lick, sliding up to the major third and then playing the perfect fifth. So 1, 2. Then we have D flat to E flat major, and what he does over this, rather than going, he does this. He goes B flat. Okay, so what I'm doing there, or what he's doing, I should say. So you got the triad, and then you can stick your third finger on the root note, hammering on with the pinky, and then kind of taking the pinky off and then playing the chord again. This is D flat, and then we play the chord again, but trying to hammer on the B string this time with the pinky up to the 11th fret again. So, and from there, on the offbeat, we're going up to E flat. 1 and 2 and 4. Then it goes into another really cool kind of Jimi Hendrix influence lick. So we're outlining a G flat chord to an A flat chord. What he does here, slides into the major third. So here's our root note. Major third would be 13th fret. From there, we're doing a double stop on the 11th fret. It's just kind of picking out those notes. And then we hammer on third finger to the 13th fret. So 13, 11th fret, hammer on, and then pick the 11th fret of the B. And then from there we do a very similar lick, but we're sliding up to the 15th fret, implying an A flat. Okay, and rather than exactly the same thing, you hear this. So a little hammer on and pull off, and then landing back onto that 15th fret of the A. And then he does this really cool chord. It's actually just an E flat, but he's actually adding in the 5th below that of the E flat, which is the 6th fret of the E string, which is B flat. Verse 3 is exactly the same as verse 1, and verse 4 is slightly different. We do exactly the same thing up to the last bar, and rather than playing D flat major, we're playing this really cool E flat with G in the bass. So you've got an E flat chord here, and you're putting a G in the bass, whilst keeping that triad of E flat in. It's quite a common sounding chord, but when in context, it kind of throws the ear quite a bit. So if I just play that bit, you'll hear how that sounds. So here we go from E flat minor, the first part of verse 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that strumming pattern goes 1, 2, and 4, and 2, and 4. Then we go into the chorus. So the chorus actually comes in quite late in comparison to most tunes, but it's well worth it. It's a great chorus. Starting on the B major chord, B, G flat, D flat, E, then G flat, D flat, E flat, and B, D flat, same thing again, and D flat, A flat, E flat. So now for the big solo, and as I mentioned before, we'll be doing this solo in another video. But for the rhythm guitar, we're actually playing over the verse 2 and verse 3 progression. It's basically exactly the same, although on verse 3, we're playing an extra bar of G flat. And that's it. That's the only difference in the rhythm guitar. There's one extra bar in it. So without further ado, let's have a look at verse 5. So with verse 5, we're doing pretty much the same thing again, and we've just got a different ending chord. So I'll just go through it and you can see where that comes in. Basically, we're playing this, we were playing an E flat with G in the bass, but we actually end this time with a D flat with F in the bass. So E flat minor. So for the first 4 bars of the outro, we have this. We're playing the 2 8s on the D string. So this is playing over E flat minor. Okay, then over G flat, we're playing 8 and 6. 8 on the D, 6 on the G. And over D flat, we're playing the 2 6s. Again, these are all playing over chord tones. Really cool. Okay, that's over our D flat, A flat. Then back to E flat minor, which is the 8th fret. Okay, next bit we go to A flat minor, and here we're going, then E flat. Then after E flat minor, we go up to D flat major, which is a nice little triad shape here, based around a C shape. 15th fret, 13th fret, and then 14th fret of the D, G, and B strings, and we're just playing quavers for 1 bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're barring the 13th frets, and this is implying an A flat major, and we're playing 8th notes there, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then it goes back to E flat minor, G flat major, D flat, which is the 6s, and then he does this nice little line over the A flat chord, so, and over E flat minor, back to the 8s, A flat after that, here's a playlist of all my indie rock tracks I've done. Go and check out some of them. If you like what I do here, please subscribe to the channel. And feel free to leave a comment below if there's any tracks you want me to transcribe. I'll be happy to have a look at them. And, well, I'll see you next time.